Almost holiday today.
Look like holiday. I don't know if it is, but looks like. Là, il revient dans notre regard. C'est pas le cas.
We make some maneuvers and all is good. We didn't break anything. We leave the Mindelo Bay first, so it's good. But now we are all together. Hope to have a nice competition in the next few hours and a few days, and going south to the equator.
Okay, go keel. 10, drive it in 3, 2, 1,
We crawled ourselves back, we made contact with the fleet again, which is super. It's very surprising. It's probably less than a mile, so we positioned ourselves windward of them. Sepp was basically, it was his plan to jibe. I think now we jibed a little bit quicker than scheduled, but it's a very nice position, controlling position, and I'm very happy to compare ourselves to another boat live. This is very good.
Le nœud était moins solide que le taquet.
pas plus mal, parce que là, vous pouvez changer le nœud de
Oui, peut-être. Il était un petit peu coupé à arrachement. Je crois.
We are 190 miles from Cabo Verde. We were still feeling this night the shadow of the islands. So everybody has been playing with the wind rotations in order to go as much south as possible. But for life on board, it's pretty easy. We hadn't put any wet weather gear. It's sunny, warm. We call that champagne sailing in France. It's champagne sailing, easy one for now.
In reality, we are going a bit backward because Cape Town is there, but then we have to round a bit to the west first to cross the Doldrums. So we are there. And to go to Cape Town here, we are going to go along the Brazilian coast there and then.
Tensions are running high as wind and boat speeds hit new lows, with the IMOCA fleet crossing the unusually large Doldrums. So it's been a difficult 24 hours for the entire fleet, as the 5 IMOCA teams become fully engulfed in the Intertropical Convergence Zone, better known as the Doldrums. The light, fickle winds, random storm cells and clouds that bring sudden puffs of wind along with rain and thunder and lightning mean days and nights of uncertainty. The prize for escape is immense, the promise of steady southeasterly trade winds south of the equator, and acceleration towards the final goal, the finish in Cape Town. Historically, the band of light winds that characterize the Doldrums is smaller the further west one is. This has dictated the strategy of all of the teams as they left Cabo Verde. But with Cape Town to the east, there was debate over how many extra miles to sail away from the finish in order to have a potentially easier passage through the Doldrums. At the extremes, Guide Environment Team Europe has been trying to cut the corner in the east, while Team Malaysia hit the traditionally safer option nearly 200 miles to the west. In between, from east to west, lie Biotherm, Team Wholesome PRB, an 11th hour racing team. "We're at the gateway to the Doldrums and we're still going fast," said Team Malaysia skipper, Will Harris, on Sunday evening. "We're going twice as fast as the other boats right now, and we just need to keep going like this, keep the boat moving. If we get a bit of luck and keep our fingers crossed, maybe we'll catch up some miles. But let's see, the Doldrums can do anything." According to the tracker, anything is exactly what is playing out. Malaysia has slowed down after making good gains and closing to within 90 miles on the leaderboard, and about 50 miles on the north-south axis. Interestingly, Guide Environment Team Europe has so far escaped punishment for its easterly track and at 1300 UTC, is ahead of the fleet both on the leaderboard and as the most southerly boat. "The Doldrums is really wide this time," said Sebastian Simon on Guyot. "It won't be finished until at least the equator." "No clouds but no wind," said a subdued Paul Mihat on Biotherm. "We maybe did only 7 or 8 miles all night. Not a lot. There is also a little bit of current in front, so when there is no wind, sometimes we are probably going backwards. But this morning is better. The equator and the crossing into the southern hemisphere is still about 100 miles away, and depending on your luck, anywhere between 12 and 24 hours in the future." Leg 2 rankings at 1300 UTC, the 30th of January 2023. 1. Guide Environment Team Europe, distance to finish, 3,909.4 miles. 2. Biotherm, distance to leader, 21.3 miles. 3. Team Wholesome PRB, distance to leader, 33.3 miles. 4. 11th hour racing team, distance to leader, 44.9 miles. 5. Team Malaysia, distance to leader, 87.7 miles.
Now we've got the wind that is good for with our sail. So back to the speed. Anyway. Next jibe, straight to the Doldrums. Ici vous avez fait. Jibe, tac. It's go circular. Look, we've done go circular with Tom.
Yes, few maneuvers. It's good to start the watch like this. Furling and furling, tacking 2 times, driving 2 times. Main goal is to go south. we do what we can.
It's a race south, and we've gained a bit on biotherm and we've probably lost a bit on 11th hour, but I mean our positions are done now, so there's not a lot we can do about that.
Georgia and me, it's gonna be our first time to cross the equator, so it's going to be really exciting, and I'm looking forward to see what the boys have invented for us, which bêtises in français. Kevin already taught me he's prepared nothing that causes pain or cutting hair, so I was pretty happy about that.
Right now we're probably not far from 100 miles behind the first place boat, and yeah, 3 days into the race, that's not somewhere we really want to be at the moment, but yeah, it's been a tough few days. Yeah, so I think after the start, we've never really found our mode in the lighter winds. It's a really tough conditions for this boat, and we just never really could quite get foiling like the others were managing to, and so that makes quite a big difference. Can be up to 20% speed difference sometimes we saw, and yeah, very, very frustrating for us because you know, we spent 2 days trying absolutely everything and trying to play with different settings, different sails, and you know, the worst thing or the most tiring thing is when you're going slower than the others, because you're never satisfied then. You're always trying to work out in your head what to do next, and so yeah, no, we haven't managed to sleep much, but now we think we found a bit more of a speed mode, and I can feel the relief of that coming off, because I'm sleeping very deeply at the moment. I don't think I was sleeping so well at first, but yeah, no, happy to find a bit more speed now, and now we've got to try and work out how to catch back up with the others. I mean, the worst thing is seeing the other boat sailing away from you just like that. You know, we had one boat sail straight past us, and you know, we've got a great crew on board, and I don't doubt that we haven't tried everything and tested everything on the boat, but initially it makes you really frustrated, makes you really want to you know, not be going slower than the others, and I think I found it quite hard, I'd say. Just you know, not as sociable and fun as I'd normally be at it, I'd say. But you know, now it's about accepting it. It's about accepting the bits where we can be faster and slower, and the fact that it's a very long leg still. You know, we've got 6,000 miles to go to Cape Town, and in the grand scheme of things, we're 0.001% behind the other boats. So I think we're going to have lots of opportunities. I think we can look at the positives. We've got the boat going fast now. We're finding our modes, and everything's in 100%. You know, we're not having no problems at the moment, so we can keep pushing. And yeah, just kind of coming to terms with this and working out how to keep motivated and keep the boat going fast forward. But Nico's doing a great job on the nav. We're playing very nicely with the fleet, and yeah, we just got to keep our trucking fast now. Just keep going fast as we can in the right direction. Imagine that the boats are 2 meters to the side of us, and keep pushing it like that, and yeah, then we'll see where we end up. On n'est jamais à l'abri d'une bonne surprise. We're never at the edge of a good surprise. We're never at the edge of a good surprise. Yeah. We're at the gateway to the Doldrums.
And how are you feeling?
Fast. We're going twice as fast as the other boats now, and we just need to keep like this, keep the boat moving, and if we get a bit of luck and keep our fingers crossed, maybe we catch up some miles, but let's see. The Doldrums can do anything, so we just have to sail our best, keep a cool head, and yeah, keep our fingers crossed like this, keep everything crossed, and then we see when we're in the southern hemisphere how we're going. So the Doldrums is basically, it's a convergence of the atmospheric cells. And what you have is you have this circulation of the air, and there's basically a zone in the middle of the Earth where the air is lifting up, is rising up, and you get very complicated winds here because when the air rises it forms clouds, and this means it's extremely chaotic, which means you can't predict at all what the wind is going to do. The forecasts are very wrong often, and so we have to cross this to get into the new winds on the other side. But crossing is the hard bit, knowing where to cross, how far to the east or west, and also what cards it will give you, if it will give you more wind or less wind. So yeah, the Doldrums is a tricky place.
I hope the light breeze is not already starting for us. You know, that means that the distance stays like this. Yeah. I think it's like what Jan said, like a bungee. We will come together and then it will separate again and together and separate.
1, 2, 1. Okay, good.
Un oiseau.
Il est où?
Là. C'est un paille en queue quoi, non même pas.
Petit oiseau.
Yes, it's going good. We are happy of the night because we are now just in front of 11 hours. It's still very, very long. We have almost, I think, 14 or 15 days to go. So next step is the Doldrums. We are playing, but I think we are going in the zone where nothing.
I mean, we could do half an hour that way, and if no one follows us, come back.
I'm a bit afraid that we are sucked by the wind zone.
For me, it's still VMG. Huh? For me, it's still full VMG.
Yeah.
Lui, il avance quand même.
Ouais, c'est impressionnant. Ouais, il a déjà aimé. Il est par combien ouest?
Lui, il est par 32-15. Il y en a deux autres.
I think yes. If I were alone, I do it. You can lose more by driving, but you can win a lot also. Is it too risky or not? We'll see. The future only will know.
Yeah, they are. Look, we think that 11th hour has followed our jibe.
Right. I shouldn't be stressed by that. It's a game.
It's a game.
Well, an important one. I know.